We're here to look for Malaysia's next food celebrity. So yes, you can cook a dish, but the idea of this whole competition was to be able to see how you present that dish, how you execute your ideas, does the message come across? And if it comes across well, do you add humor? And it's all these little facets that kind of make up the whole equation.
Couldn't really sleep much because I was excited to cook for everyone and being here, this is my first competition ever. Hello everyone, I'm Ashley and I'm from Kuching, Sarawak. I really like to mix fruits with proteins. It's pretty quirky, but it's like my dish. It's tuna and watermelon tartare, top it off with basil ice cream. And instead of olive oil, I actually substituted with palm oil because I really like how palm oil is such a versatile ingredient.
So the dish I'll be presenting with you guys today is a pumpkin and walnut cake with a white chocolate and pumpkin ganache with honeycomb, milk crumb and a yogurt sorbet. Now, I've been loving using red palm oil for baking lately because it's so versatile. It has a neutral flavor and also it has the highest levels of vitamin A and vitamin E in a plant-based oil. So I think that's pretty cool.
It's my interpretation of how we can harness the best of local produce. It's a red snapper, and on the red snapper we have a prawn otak-otak muslin. It's served with a ulam pesto, and on the side with pucuk paku or fiddle fern warm salad of sorts. It is presented in a more like a modern setting, but the flavors and the characteristics of the dish are very much Southeast Asian.
So I'm going to draw from my journey of food and make something that is a little bit fusion. Garlic prawn tart with olive pate, pineapple and tomato chutney, and it's topped with the coriander mayonnaise.
So I'm serving you a version of my ayam pecek. The Kelantanese ayam pecek, I don't think they tumis it. So they don't saute it to the point where the oil breaks. For me, this is a bit nouvelle. So the sauce is kept fresh, just because of a slow simmering of shallots, ginger, galangal, and lemongrass.
Oh, it's a very humbling experience. I knew by watching everybody else that it's going to be a tough fight.
Nice little historical lead up. You gave a little bit of a history lesson as to what went into the dish and the different ingredients that you sourced. Fluency in your plating was really good. You demonstrated your knowledge of the different ingredients that you used, and we like that because it was just a nice dose. So I like that.
I think my dish came out to exactly what I wanted it to be, but of course the 15-minute speech didn't quite go to plan.
During the demonstration that you were giving out, some of us personally found that you were ranting and you couldn't stop ranting, and what you should have done was try to focus on the recipe.
Working in the kitchen, I feel like I was more comfortable as compared to the first time ever. At least I know where everything was. That was good until I think the presentation was really nerve-wracking for me.
I like the creativity aspect that you experiment with the different ingredients and a lot of different textures and taste to it. But at the same time, maybe there was a little bit too much.
Presentation-wise, I think I was really excited for it. I think all that nervousness sort of just disappeared because I was overthinking it a lot, and I was like, you know what, just to go out there and have a good time. So I think I did okay for my presentation.
But then I like your movement, the way you're sharing stuff and going, so that's great. So because I see that you're very comfortable as well on television, and of course, your English is very well polished, not like me, my grammar also but because you come from that part of the world for so long and you have not had belacan that much, so it's wonderful to see the way you do it, because we need what called cook show hosts, especially Malaysian, to be that.
I've got here the chicken now. Technically this is roasted chicken, but I'm not using the oven today because I don't want to risk it. It's definitely dry out. Although after waited for so long for Chef Wan, it's dried out anyway. These are chicken breasts that I poach in the palm oil until 65°C. This is a very modern way of cooking. Some people might say it's a bit dangerous. Who cares? This is my show. There you go.
Ahong is totally being himself, and which is very important. He's got that great personality, and which can attract and pull people. And
I actually overlooked his submission, and I kind of regret it right now. And actually you can see that this guy has huge potential to be a celebrity chef.
And the first ever winner of R.AGE's Food Fight is Nuril.
I've never really been crowned a champion. I've been runner-up, I've been bronze medalist, I've been this, I've been that. So this is my time to shine, I guess.
As a judge, I think it's quite refreshing to see that there's a lot of, I would say, hidden talent.
To see evolution of the young people and to see this kind of contest, I think we hope maybe we can, le Cordon Bleu, we can donc participer in the future because it's a very interesting challenge.
Hopefully the rest who do not win will hopefully take on this experience and move on to maybe a different competition and using this as a stepping stone and to see where they can actually take this cooking career to another level.
I think it was a really good eye-opening experience, just being here and being able to sample different ideas and different creations. And I think that's pretty much what it is, because food, at the end of the day, is a combination of so many different ideas.
God, I think I have to retire soon now. Hang my crown now.